A line, I just start. This is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go. Um, so the night became somewhat active sexually and drug wise in the limo.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Barack Hussein Obama. He has a lot of secrets, and one of these days, all of them will be exposed to the mainstream public all around the world, possibly. But could this end liberalism? Before we get into it, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, hit all notifications so that you are always alerted of when I drop a new video. Now let's get into it. So here's a lot of things going around about Barack Obama. His sexuality has been in question. It has come up on a number of occasions that he told an ex-girlfriend of his that he has fantasies about making love with other men. That's one of them. And I'm going to say allegedly on this. I wasn't there. I don't know. Okay. I'm just telling you what's out there. And another thing that has come up, a number of things, about Michelle and who she really is. But I'm going to focus on Barack Obama. Okay. A man has also come out years ago. I mean, this is nothing new. His name is Larry, and I'm sure you all have heard of him. You can just Google Larry Barack Obama. You can just just do a search on YouTube. You can do anything, it'll just pop right up. And I am going to show you a clip of this Mr. Larry who said that he ran into Barack Obama, I believe, in the 90s. He's talking to Tucker Carlson. He's being very explicit about his relationship. Take a watch.
A line, I just start. This is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go. Um, so the night became somewhat active sexually and drug wise in the limo. Um,
So you hit on him. Did he seem shocked by that?
Not at all.
Yeah. I mean, if you're smoking with a stranger in the back of a limo, like, you got to imagine things might go crazy places.
Well, not only imagine it, I look at it this way. I've done a lot of crazy things in my lifetime. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I pretty much know whether or not I can move in a certain direction with an individual. I didn't feel that I was going in the wrong direction. I just wasn't so sure how much I could trust the individual
Right.
at first. And that was probably one of my bigger concerns. But the fact that I was already becoming somewhat buzzed, you kind of throw caution to the wind.
You weren't sure you could trust the individual. What does that mean?
When you meet someone out of the blue and you go to a level that you're doing drugs with, or you're giving money to purchase drugs, or even for sexual activity, you have to be sure that you can trust them. And when I say trust, I mean that you're not going to end up being robbed, or that you're not going to pull up somewhere and all of a sudden the car door is going to open and you got 5 people pulling you out of it.
Totally.
That's what I mean when I say trust someone.
And you've been around at this point in your life, big time.
Yeah.
Right. So probably not your first time in a situation like this.
Not at all. And that's why I said I pretty much know where I can go and
yeah,
at what point.
So you start rubbing his leg, and I think, I was be totally blunt with you, like, a man who's not into gay sex would be like, whoa, settle down.
Trust me, if it was something that you were not interested in, and you're right, I've had guys that I read wrong that would literally try to break your hand.
For sure.
If you went in that route. So it's not like this was something that he wasn't into. It's not something that he was shocked by. Shocked by, you don't get excited and you don't unbutton your pants and you don't just sit there and let it happen.
Yeah.
So it definitely wasn't Barack's first time.
All right, that was Larry talking to, as you know, Tucker Carlson, telling Tucker about this moment when he first met Barack Obama the first time in a limo. He was asking, I believe, the driver where he can go to have someone show him around town. For some reason, the man knows to send this guy to Barack Obama. They get in the back of the vehicle, they do certain substances together, and the man touches Barack on the thigh, and things go in a sexual, allegedly, everything's allegedly sexual direction. Remember that comment, Joan Rivers said to a reporter back in the day? I think it's probably been 12 or 13 years ago now. And she said that Barack Obama was, gay, and that she said something about Michelle. So I'm just saying, what if all of these things just like get out? Because a lot of Black people really idolize the Obamas, and 98% of Black Americans voted for the Obamas. And the demon rats always do this. They put up a Black person because Black people in America have been programmed. We actually have been programmed to look at things a certain way, and to put up a person who looks like us or somewhat looks like us, or even says they have Black in them, like Kamala Harris did, which was proven not to be true. But in any event, a lot of us, not me personally, but a lot of us fall for that. We go for it. And it's like we just want a mascot, someone that represents us. And it doesn't even really matter if the person can really do the job, or if they're a puppet or not, or if they're actually doing things that are not in our best interest. Now, something else has come up about Barack Hussein Obama. Check this out. Okay, I'm not going to show you the screen on this, but this was coming from the Joe Rogan show. All right. And I'm going to be very careful of how I word this, but it has been 100% exposed. The Barack Obama administration and Fauci funded the development of the pandemic through USAID. Terrence Howard, the actor, explains that this pandemic thingy on Joe Rogan, what the spike protein did to the BRCA1 gene. This is extremely serious. It says cancers have increased 300%, all because all-cause mortality up 40% in some age groups. Pulmonary embolisms almost up like 500%. It states here, I could walk you through what the spike protein did to the BRCA1 gene. That's the gene inside of our DNA that tells us that there's damage. This is crimes against humanity. People need to go to prison for this. If you took the jab thingy, know anyone who took it, or just want to know the damage these things can cause, listen, and I don't want to play this, but this is on Joe Rogan, and that's pretty much what they're talking about the pandemic, and how taking the jab, the thing actually caused these increase of certain diseases to go up astronomically. And so I have people in my family, everybody in my family, except those who live in a household with me, have taken this. And I don't think I will be able to get through to them. I'm just praying that nothing happens to them. I don't know. People don't listen to me in my family. You all listen to me better than my family members listen to me. Only the people who I live in the house with listen to me. Everybody else probably thinks I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or something. I mean, they literally think that I am not well wrapped. Because my viewpoints are just totally different from theirs. Now, that's something else. I got something else. Now, all of this stuff that is coming out could really destroy liberalism, which will be a good thing for those of us who don't think it's something good for the country anyway. This is out there. Allegedly, from 1979 to 1980, Barack Obama's mother, Stanley Ann Dunham, worked as a consultant on international development for USAID. Okay, this is what is out there. All right, so you can see, and this is, Barack Obama looked like his mother with the thinner chin at the bottom. This is Stanley Ann Dunham, consultant on international development, 1979 to 1980. That's what it has out there. Okay, so there is so much, and we know that money has been going from USAID towards things that should not have been used. I mean, wasting taxpayer funds for just the most ridiculous things, the most ridiculous things. So much out there about Barack, so much. I even read allegedly connections with the Bush family. Don't know how true that is, and it's just out there. It's a lot. It's really a lot. And this could literally cause people to just be out in the streets wailing because they really put this man up on some sort of a pedestal. And he is really not, according to this, who he says he is. And then there's the whole allegations and rumors about him and Michelle not being together, about her not being who she's pretending to be, and him supposedly having an affair with Aniston, which I don't even believe that at all. I don't believe that Barack Obama is having an affair with Jennifer Aniston. I just think it's ridiculous because, like I said, I believe he's more into hot dogs than donuts, if you know what I mean. So this could destroy liberalism. And it's a bunch of things that the Trump administration is going to release. They are going to let out. It's going to be out in the open. That's why these people are out here literally losing their minds. They're trying to start the articles of impeachment. They're just mad because they don't want their money train to run out. They know that they've been doing things they should not have been doing. And everybody is about to know, oh, it's about to go down big time. Big time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now you can email me at chatwithmelindab@gmail.com. Also, if you want to be on my show or have any ideas for me, videos that I could do, any kind of suggestions, I really do welcome them. I really appreciate your emails. Also, you can follow me on ChatWithMeLindaB as far as on X and Rumble and other platforms. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you are always alerted of new content. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America, and march on, warriors.